Warframe is still in beta, or beta, or is it, or why has it not been fully released yet? God damn it, Potato, it's been 4 bloody years. There's always been a little bit of confusion about the game's state. Now, I'm not sure which way you guys pronounce it, whether it's beta or beta. I'm going to go with beta, because I always have issues pronouncing certain goddamn words with this accent. Now, for me, it's had the beta tag for as long as I've played the game, or the tagline of being in open beta. And now that Digital Extremes have decided to make a new game called Keystone, the beta talk with Warframe has flared up again on the forums and of course in my comment section, you bloody nerds. Now, I've seen comments like, release Warframe already before you go making a new game. Warframe's been in beta for 4 years and they can't finish it, so why are they making a new game? Warframe's going to die, rest in pieces, and so on and so on. Which is a little bit over dramatic, but hey, I understand the frustrations some of you guys feel right now, because Warframe is in a bit of a slow update cycle at the minute, and that's putting it a little bit lightly. Now, my take on this topic is that Warframe is in a perpetual state of beta in order to allow the developers to hotfix, rework and update anything that needs it, and as drastically as they need to do it. It's also a free-to-play game and not a AAA title. AAA titles normally have an open and closed beta phase before they go into full release, but most free-to-play games released right now seem to be staying in some kind of an early access or open beta state in order to allow changes to core game mechanics, to allow updates as frequently as the developers need them. Kind of like the drastic changes Warframe has seen over the years to the core fundamentals of the game, like Parkour 2.0, Melee 2.0, Damage 2.0 and so on. It's also, I think, kind of a safety net for developers, which allows them the freedom to change what they want if they kind of mess up in a way. And being honest, Warframe is a game that kind of needs to evolve and constantly change and update in order to keep the player base active. I mean, could you imagine if we didn't have any of these huge updates over the last few years? I don't think the beta tag will ever leave the game. It's always going to be there because it allows them to change absolutely everything, which you guys might think is a complete cop-out. In fact, let me know what your take on this beta tag is. What way do you look at that beta tag? Does it bother you, or are you ever expecting the game to be fully released? By all means, let me know. So I went ahead and I reached out to Rebecca at Digital Extremes to ask her about the beta tag and what way she perceives it, her thoughts. So the way she sees the beta tag is pretty simple. It's there because they plan on evolving Warframe for as long as it's a game that players want to jump into and play and have fun. And like I said earlier, Warframe is a game that would get stale fast if it wasn't implementing these types of core changes. Players would get bored a lot faster than we do right now. Boredom and, I guess, burn out would kick in pretty damn quick. If you've played the game for long enough, just sit back and think for a minute, what would Warframe be like now if we didn't have bullet jumping and Parkour 2.0? Imagine still coptering into walls. Imagine not having those elemental status effects like corrosive and viral and so on your weapons. Imagine not having melee stances and combos to go with your favourite swords. How much worse off would our player experience be? Is that even English? Is that sentence even coherent English? So I guess for me, the beta tag is what it is. It's not going anywhere, and I personally don't look at it like a conventional beta, like one a AAA title might have. I see it, like I kind of described it, as a way for us to get changes and large updates that help refresh the game for us and keep us playing it that little bit longer. But maybe I'm wrong, maybe you see it completely differently, then that's cool, that's okay. This is just my opinion after all, and the way that I look at the beta tag. By all means, share your thoughts below, because it is a pretty interesting subject to talk about. So don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more Warframe, and as always, thanks very much for watching.